Hi, good morning. It's Saturday, the 20th of December, 2025. Hope everybody had a good week. Um, I had a good week. I was off Friday. I'm going to be off Monday. But it's strange. I got to work Friday, then I started um, feeling sick. My nose started running. So I took, a day called night and, day, extreme day, cold flu. I took that, but my nose started running. It was running throughout the day and stuff. I was coughing and stuff. And I was able to eat and stuff. But I was just feeling worse. So I said, when I get home, I was going to buy some Dayquil and NyQuil, which I did. I bought the box there, Dayquil and NyQuil. And I started, I had a kind of rough night, still trying to adjust this, trying to sleep. And usually when I'm sick, I usually have to, because my bed is propped up against the wall, I usually have to wrap the cover around myself and, lean up against the wall and try to fall asleep that way. And I think fall off and go to sleep around 2 or 3 o'clock like that. But then I started feeling better. I felt better eventually. My nose started running. My nose was congested, and then eventually, like I took the night Dayquil when I ate my dinner on Thursday, and then I guess maybe eventually it kicked in, so I was able to. My nose stopped running, and so I was able to breathe, and so eventually I slept for a few hours, and then yes, I went to I got up and um, I ate myself because I went to thankfully Thursday when I got home from work, I went to the pharmacy, got the Dayquil, NyQuil, went to the supermarket, got some soup and tea with lemon and stuff. Had that because my throat was feeling a little raw, so I got the tea with lemon. I had fixed me a cup of that, and eventually, like I said, I started feeling better on Friday morning. I got up and made myself breakfast and stuff, and I took another Dayquil. I was good with that, and then, like I said, I was feeling a little bit better, and then I ate my lunch and then took another Dayquil with that. And like I said, and last night I was able to actually sleep laying down because usually I sleep on my back. That's how I sleep normally, and I was able to do that last night, which is good. To me, that was a good sign. Okay, so and like I said, right now I'm feeling better. I did get my flu shot and my COVID shot the day after Thanksgiving, so maybe is helping me recover faster than normal. Because normally when you get a cold, it usually runs 2 to 3 days before you can get over it. And so, but I'm feeling better. No congestion in my nose. I can breathe and stuff. I got occasionally get a tickle in my throat, for a cough, but I'm feeling better. I think I'm definitely feeling better. So I'm gonna take a Dayquil with my breakfast this morning after I finish recording this, and then when I eat my lunch slash dinner, I'm going to eat take another Dayquil. I want to break it up and not take the Dayquil, but I think I'm going to take it 2 more times today. So hopefully, like I said, I can start feeling better. Then if I feel anything tomorrow, maybe I'll do the same thing, take it in the morning with my breakfast, and then in the evening with my dinner. Okay, but I think I'm getting over this, which is thankfully, because like I said, it kind of snuck up on me. But the weather in New York is kind of wacky because it was getting warmer. It snowed last Sunday, I believe, and then and then everything froze for a little bit, and then it started getting warmer. I think on Thursday and Friday. I think on Friday it was like 50 something, and it rained, so it kind of melted the rest of the snow and washed it away. And now, but the temperature dropped again. Okay, which is this is wacky weather in New York. But anyway, I was here with my stepfather yesterday, and normally his home attendant comes around 9 o'clock. So I made a point of getting up. I was kind of I didn't get up till like 8 o'clock. Usually I try to get up like 7 or 6:30, and when I know the home attendant is going to be here, so I can wash up in the bathroom and stuff, make my breakfast, and stay in my room until she leaves because she comes around and she sweeps and all that stuff, cleans the bathroom, all that stuff, and stays with my stepfather for a couple of hours. But I got up later. I got up around 8, and normally I should have realized this, but I didn't. Normally, my stepfather he gets up too before his home attendant comes, and he makes himself breakfast and stuff. But when I got up at 8 o'clock, I noticed he didn't. I noticed he didn't get up, so I assumed he was sleeping in. I thought maybe he was asleep, and so I went about my business, got washed up and all that stuff, made my breakfast, got in my room, and then I heard the home attendant come, heard her clean up and all that stuff, and then I was in my room just doing my thing, and then later I went out to go to the supermarket and buy I think another some orange juice and stuff, a few other things, and I I wasn't think I was in my room after I ate my lunch. I ate like lunch at like around 3 o'clock, and so I was I ate my lunch, then I cleaned my dish and went back in my room, and then I think it was around 5 something or maybe 6 something. I heard a boom. I heard a boom and and because sometimes I can hear when the people upstairs on another floor. I'm on the fourth floor, and this building has 6 stories. You can hear them not ironing, vacuuming, and I heard a boom, and I thought maybe it was from there that they dropped something. Okay, so I didn't pay no mind. I heard a boom, and then I heard another boom, and then I said, "Wait a minute, that sounds like it's in this apartment." So I opened the door. I thought maybe my stepfather had fell, and sure enough, I opened the door, and when I opened up my door, the kitchen is right there, and the bathroom was here, and I saw he had fell, and he was laying up against the uh, against the side of the wall over here next to my room. So I was trying to speak to him, and he wasn't responding. He was conscious because he was breathing. I could see he was breathing, and I was trying to speak with him. So I tried to pick him up, and he was like dead weight, literally. So what I did was I grabbed him in the upper body and I dragged him toward his bed in the other room, and I put him up against the bed. I tried to pick him up and lift him, but he just wasn't moving. He was like dead weight. He wasn't responding. So I put the two pillows off his bed. I put them on either side of him, and he was sitting up. I was making sure he was breathing, and then I called 911 for him. And then eventually, a couple of minutes, he responded to help me into the bed. So I helped lift him up, and he was speaking, and I lifted him into the bed, and then because apparently he didn't eat, which I didn't realize. Because like I said, normally he eats before the home attendant gets here, but he didn't eat, and then I guess he had got up to to get himself, and he had a sandwich on the refrigerator. I guess that he was getting ready to cut a piece, and that's when he fainted because he didn't eat. And my stepfather's diabetic, so you gotta eat because his blood sugar level was probably too low. And so I called 911, and they came. Excuse me. The two ladies came. They examined him, and they was asking questions to make sure. And I explained to them what happened and stuff, what I heard and stuff. And they were talking to him, and they were asking him, "Do you want to go to the hospital?" And I think at first he said no, but then I think she was, "Are you sure?" And sure. And then he said, "Yeah, I'll go to the hospital." And he got dressed. I helped him get dressed and make sure he took his phone and his wallet and stuff, and he got his hat and his coat. And we were walking towards stuff to the door, and he said he started feeling dizzy. So they got the chair. They had bought that chair out. They could put him in. They opened it up and they strapped him into it, and then they took him down. Took him, and they're gonna take him to Montefiore Hospital. And he called me last night after he got to the hospital. He said that the doctor may want to do surgery on him again. I don't know if that's so. I'm gonna call him a little bit. And I let my brother know what was going on, and I'm gonna text him too right now and let him know that my stepfather is in the hospital, Montefiore, and they may or may not do surgery on him again. That's what he said, but I don't know if he was coming because I think maybe the doctor wants to keep him there a couple of days to make sure that I guess maybe see how he's doing because like I said and I don't know if he forgot to eat or he was just because like I said normally he gets up and eats, but hopefully like I said my stepfather's in his 80s, so I don't know if he forgot to eat, which is in his situation could be dangerous because he's diabetic and your blood sugar is too low, you're gonna pass out, obviously. So, and which is what he did, and he fell. And thankfully, he didn't hurt himself because I think he fell twice because I heard the boom the first time he fell, and then I think he tried to get up, and he fell again because I know I heard a second boom. That's when I came out of my room, so I know he fell twice, and he's careful because these floors are. And thankfully, he fell on the wooden part because in the kitchen, that floor is like um, more ceramic, and the floor outside of the kitchen is wood. Is wood. And I think if he would have fell inside where the kitchen was and hit his head, he would have been his head. He might have been bleeding. So thank God he didn't fall fall forward. He fell outside. He was like by the because the stove where he was standing, I guess, is right on the edge of the door to the kitchen, and he fell outward onto the wood. And because if he would have fell the other way and hit his head, he might have been bleeding and stuff. So fingers crossed. Thank God he didn't fall that way. So and he said that I think he is going to stay there a couple of days, which I think is good for him. The doctor probably wants to monitor him to make sure he's okay. He had surgery a couple of years ago. I think right after COVID. I think he had surgery. No, I think right before COVID he had surgery. So I think the doctor wants him to stay in the hospital for a couple of days just to make sure he's okay. Okay, and I'm gonna call my brother because I think my brother may want to go visit him and stuff. So, and I made sure he had his phone and stuff, and um, and hopefully he took his charger with him too. I think he has that. So I'm hoping that he took his phone and his charger so that way he could communicate and stuff and talk to his kids and stuff, make sure they know he's okay. And I'm gonna text my brother, let him know that he called me last night after he got to the hospital. He said the doctor we want to keep him a couple of days, maybe want to do surgery, but I don't think that they're gonna do surgery. I think they want to probably observe him because of his age and make sure that he's conscious. And last night they questioned him and he knew who I was. He knew what he knew current events. He just couldn't remember President Trump's name. That's all. But he knew a couple of things and stuff. He knew who I was and all that stuff, and I was his stepson and all that. So I don't think he's gone mentally. I just think they want to keep him in the hospital a couple of days just to make sure that he's okay and stuff, and make sure to monitor his diabetes too. I think that's what they want to do as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll be okay. Okay, so like I said, I'll call my brother after I finish recording this to let him know that he's okay, and that he may, and then my brother probably will go visit him. Okay, go visit him in Montefiore to make sure he's okay and call him and stuff, and let my other brothers know. Okay, and I'll text them too and let them know, so they know. Anyway, like I said, I'm feeling better. I'm gonna get up and record my and wash up and I'm gonna eat the soup, and I got make a sandwich and have some orange juice and stuff, and take some Dayquil, so that way I'm gonna keep hopefully getting better. And then later I gotta go out and do my few errands. I'm just gonna keep it brief. Go to the cleaners, get my shirts out, put my shirts in, go to the supermarket, which is on the corner, and then go to the deli and buy me a sandwich and my dinner for the week, and I should be good. Also, I got $20 from Amazon. They had like I said, I guess the big boss gave us they had a dinner on a lunch, excuse me, on Thursday for all the people to say thank you for the year, and that was nice. And then they had a raffle, and I won $20, and I have a $20 Amazon gift card, which is good. I have that, and then I have the $160 on Venmo. That because the lady gave us another $50 this year, and she's given us money in the past. So I got $160 on Venmo. So I may buy I gotta decide what I want to buy. With that, that's my money. And also, I am going to have a digital code giveaway contest. I just have to. I think I'm going to order them. I meant to order the movies earlier this week, but and what I want to do is probably order them today and then have the contest next week, because next week is Christmas and we're off the day after Christmas, so which is good. So all I got to do next week is go to work on Tuesday. That's the full day. Then Wednesday's a half day, Christmas Eve, and then we're off the rest of the week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come back to work on Monday, Tuesday, get a half a day on the Wednesday, and then we're off the rest of the week. For New Year's Day and day after we're off. So we got 2 more 4-day weekends coming up. So it's really cool. Anyway, also I made a post about this. Fallout Season 2, Episode 1 came out, I think, Thursday, or maybe Friday. It actually came out Wednesday, I think. And I downloaded it on Friday at work. No, Thursday at work. So I'm going to watch it this morning and record my reaction and try to edit it on my phone later today. So hopefully that you'll be able to see that later today. And I did I put 3 videos or 3 shorts on my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions, about the whole Donald Trump Rob Reiner thing. So that's on my other channel. Follow link in the description box. to my other channel, and you can see that. And I think, oh yeah, I still have The Conjuring, Last Rites. I have that edited. Excuse me. I just got to make a screenshot for that, and then I can try to upload that on this channel. Okay, the edited version on this channel. Okay, and I still want to watch Frankenstein, which I messed up because I just completely forgot about it. I want to watch that movie. I still have the other movies that I have downloaded that I want to watch, like Magazine Dreams, uh, not Final Destination. Is it Final Destination? Yeah, I think it's Final Destination. Uh, Fantastic Four, I think, in the Superman movie, and something else, and F1, the movie with Brad Pitt. I have those movies to try to watch too. Exactly. So I think I'm deciding if I record those movies and then just upload those to my Patreon, and also my Patreon, I got to check it out and see um, when it ends, because I may, like I said, close my Patreon because it's not getting traction, and I may open it up later again. But I think I'm going to end my Patreon page anyway because it's not really worth it in my opinion. So I'm going to probably end that probably this year. Probably at the end of the year, I'm going to probably close it. I think that's the best thing. And then later, if this channel becomes monetized, which I think it may got a good chance, because when I do these YouTube shorts, they tend to get a lot more views than my regular videos. So I think I'm going to do a lot more YouTube shorts. So hopefully, and I'm still going to do my TV show reactions because those tend to get a lot of views and stuff. And TV show reactions, they tend to get a lot of reviews and stuff. And I think movie reactions will get a lot of views as well. So I'm going to try to keep doing those. And then eventually maybe I can do a membership thing on this channel instead of doing a patron thing. And, okay, I think that might be the better course of action in my opinion, in my case. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to get up because it's almost 9, quarter till 10. I want to wash up and get myself something to eat. And then I want to again watch Fallout Season 2, Episode 1. And then it comes out every week, I think. So that'll be the new show because it is finished. And I did my final reaction to the finale of Season 1. That's on this channel if you want to look. Okay, and I think that's the last video I think I uploaded on. Yeah, I think that's the last channel. I think that's the last channel. And I may do some YouTube shorts again about something else because it's easier to do the YouTube shorts because, like, if I do a YouTube shorts that's like 3 minutes or so, they can break it up into three videos or so. They break it up to 3 and 4 videos. And I think that's better. And those videos tend to get a lot of views, a lot more views. And so I may do those, again, more YouTube shorts because those are tending to get lots of views, way more views than I get. They get like just an outstanding amount of views. So I think I may do more of those. But I'm still going to do my movie reviews. And I may do a review of The Conjuring Last Rites on this channel too. Do that. And I do have the reaction film, the edit reaction, so I'm going to upload that as well. So look for Fallout, hopefully today. Fallout Season 2, Episode 1, the edited version. The Conjuring Last Rites, my movie review. I'll do the regular movie review, but no spoilers. Then I'll upload my reaction and review of it, which I have on the computer. I just got to make a screenshot for it. Okay, so and then maybe not today, maybe tomorrow and stuff. Maybe I can watch another movie and stuff. And I'm off on Monday, so I'm wondering if I should try to film my reaction to 2 more movies and stuff, or 3 maybe, and then maybe I can save it. Then I can maybe try to edit those during the course of the week. Anyway, and also, like I said, I'll make a post when I order the movies, so you definitely know that the contest, the digital code giveaway contest, the final one of the year when it's happening. Okay, so definitely want to do that. Okay, so I'm hoping my stepfather comes home. He said the doctor said a couple of days, and I think that's the right course of action. And like I said, I'm going to text my brother because I think my brother probably going to go to the hospital, and I'll call my stepfather later today, maybe around 12 or so, give him time to, see, that he's up and just to see how he's doing and stuff. And I'll let my brother know and stuff so he can tell my other brother, and I'll I'll call my other brother, his kids, so let them know, so they know, what his situation is. Okay, so that's it. So anyway, okay, so look for those videos, and I may do another video for my Paul's Views and Opinion channel, maybe some more shorts for that channel, and I uploaded. That's what I did yesterday too. I put, I think, 3 more YouTube shorts on that channel, my Paul's Views and Opinions. So yeah, so that way it's a good way to keep content going, and they get a lot of views and stuff. So hopefully the subscriptions go up and stuff. So that's what I'm hoping for, because I have over 4,000 subs on this channel finally, and I'm hoping my hours increase. So eventually this channel becomes monetized, and once it does, I can and then maybe I'll do the membership thing on this channel. Okay, and like I said, the Patreon, I think I am going to close, because it's not working in terms of getting views and stuff. I mean, getting patrons. So it's not, to me, it's not worth it. Okay, I still have my merchandise store open, which is good, and I do want to buy me a sweatshirt, and maybe I'll do that too today. Order me a hoodie. I want to order a hoodie from my merchandise store, which is linked below there. Anyway, in the description box. Hope everyone have a good weekend. Merry Christmas. By the time you see the next In Bed vlog, Christmas has been passed. So a Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope to have a good year with your friends and family. Stay safe and be well. And okay, in the description box, I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Also, a link to my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions. You check that out as well. Also, I have a link down below to my Patreon. And again, my Patreon I'm probably going to close at the end of this year. Okay, and also, so follow a link, it'll take you to the Patreon page. And like I said, I may be ending it, and I may go back to it next year, maybe, if it's worth it. It depends. Okay, I'll keep you updated about that. Also, I've linked to my merchandise store, okay, which is good. I sell hats, t-shirts, mugs, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles, teddy bears for men, women, unisex. Follow a link, it'll take you to my merchandise store. I have the Trepacer logo, and I also have the spherical circles. That's the other logo that I have. Okay, and what else? I think that's it, right? So anyway, please give this video a thumbs up and helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trepacer saying so long, and take care.